Good afternoon and welcome to Spielberg and to a circuit that in one form or another has held every Austrian Grand Prix in the championship, except the very first back in 1964. It was at this race that John Watson lost a bet and his beard when he took Team Penske's only F1 victory in 1976. If anything, the stakes are even higher today, with 25 points available for victory and a crucial advantage in the championship fight. It's one of the shortest laps on the calendar today then, with 7 rights and just 3 lefts, making up the 10 corners of this high-speed circuit. Turn 2 is barely a corner at all. They'll be flat out through there, a left-hand kink into the uphill braking zone of Turn 3. Turns 1, 3 and 4 are all potential opportunities to overtake. Anthony Davidson, a very warm welcome to you as you join me in the commentary box for today's event. Let's talk about Parker. As with all the drivers at this level, they have a lot of ambition, but Formula One's a daunting step up from any other series, so expectations are high right from the start.
That's right, it is a difficult environment to come into. In junior categories, you're competing against drivers with similar levels of experience, but some of these guys in Formula One have been there for over a decade. But I have to say, in this case, it's so far so good.
It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Sebastian Vettel has a clear track ahead of him today. He starts in pole position and Valtteri Bottas will line up alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Hamilton, Parker and Leclerc, Albon, Perez, Magnussen and Daniel Ricciardo, Grosjean, Weber, Daniel Kvyat and Raikkonen, Hülkenberg, Russell, Carlos Sainz and Devon Butler. Norris and Lance Stroll brings the grid to a close. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
You should have some space going into the first corner, so try to keep it tidy. Okay, entering lap 3 now. DRS has been enabled. P1. Bottas is behind you. The gap behind us is 9.3 seconds. They're on fresh softs. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. 2 laps left. Next time by will be your final lap. First position, front of the pack. Bottas behind. The gap to the car behind is 14.0 seconds. They're on fresh softs. This is your final lap of the race. Great job, you've done everything we wanted today.
It's been coming for a while, this one. What an excellent win for Williams. What do you think it was, Ant, that gave them the edge over the competition today?
Well, I know it's a bit of a boring answer, but the truth is they simply had the best speed package on the day, and a driver who knows how to take advantage of that. It doesn't matter how much time you spend poring over the stats and planning strategies if you can't keep the pace, and our winner today showed they could do both.
It looks like it's time once again to hand out the silverware as the successful drivers make their way to the podium. It was a gritty performance today by Williams, and they've got the race win to prove it. And after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. Parker increases their championship lead. Now, let's discuss, Ants. Who would you say is a contender for driver of the day?
I have to give it to Parker. They did a great job at getting the most out of their tyres without losing pace, something that's a very handy skill to have in modern-day Formula One.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Meanwhile, Renault move up the table with another strong performance this weekend. And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.
Good day today. Let's have your take on it. It doesn't get much better than a win at this track, does it? Did you struggle to get through all that traffic today? You're breaking all expectations. What's your secret? Appreciate your time.